Can you have work-life balance and actually move your career forward and promote at the same time? Short answer is no, of course not. You always have to work 100 hours a week, right? No, you don't. Unless you change your mindset about what work-life balance really means and take these 2 steps I'm going to share that have really helped me advance my career as well as have a decent work-life balance. My name's Milan, and in the 30 years I spent working my way to senior level in a Fortune 100 company, there were many years right in the middle where I struggled big time with work-life balance. I didn't have any, and that was my own choice. I falsely believed that by working 6 days a week, and my wife would come in with me every Sunday while I worked on projects, my extra projects, that it would actually advance my career. Now, I'll be honest, did it help me some? Sure. But it did not give me the results that I would have expected for over-functioning and having no work-life balance in going for a career move. And what I can tell you is later, when I actually did have better work-life balance with these 2 steps, it really helped me advance my career to where I wanted it to go without having to overfunction that much. It's a false belief that you can exercise the same muscles continuously. It's just like when you exercise. And for me, it's cycling. If I go out cycling every day in the summer because the weather's awesome after work and I attack those same hills, what ends up happening? Muscles get sore, my legs get tired, I never recuperate, and my performance actually drops on those hills and my times and everything else, and I get just frustrated, mad, upset, and downright like sad because, I mean, you think that all this extra work should actually be helping me out. Well, it doesn't work that way, and I can tell you the first step that I use to get work-life balance back in check is I have to be brutally honest with where I'm at in my career and figure out what I have to go do to get to the next level. It's really about identifying your current position and gaps. And there are many ways to go do this, but unless you're brutally honest, you will never get there because you're going to always have the rose-colored glasses view of where your career is at and what you have to go do to get promoted. So I'll link a card at the end that talks about writing your own promotion recommendation. It's a great tool to use to go level set that with your manager for where your current performance is and where you want to go. That's the first step. The second step is once you have that, you have to go figure out those activities that will help you promote to the next level, that show your skill, experience, and delivery, and negotiate some of that work into your normal workload. Now, it can be initially a little challenging to identify what those are, but what I can tell you, and this has worked for me over and over in my career, is that once I identify something that is way more impactful than what I'm doing today, I can usually negotiate some of this low impact work off my plate to bring this in, which means I don't have to work 100 hours a week or 1 billion hours a week if you're Elon Musk, but you don't have to do it because it's part of your normal workload. Now that is extremely critical that you can negotiate some piece that you may not get all of it in, but as long as you're adding things along the way that help you grow, you will get there. Now, the bonus tip is really that if you do this well, because remember, your career is a marathon and not a sprint. If you do it really well, you will have the mental and physical capacity to really pick up a cool project that happens to show up at the right time for you that might fill a really big gap in your promotion recommendation or in your career goal. But you will have the mental and physical capacity to add that to your plate for a limited period of time. So in some ways, I would tell you, yeah, work-life balance, you won't always have it. But just like when you work out, some days you push yourself harder, right? It's just like that with your career, and you want to be able to accept that and do your best job on it. And I can tell you it's been one of the biggest career advancers of my life is being able to have the mental and physical capacity to pick up these things while still working on, as my normal workflow by working out with my manager, the things I need to do to get to the next level. I hope this has been helpful, and if so, I'd appreciate a like, and I'd really appreciate your comments down below on how do you manage your work-life balance, because I'm sure others would love to hear it as well. Thank you and have a great day.